Hey, what's up? Ian from Powerhouse Miniatures. This is a showcase video of the Archivist. So in the new Deadly Alliance expansion for Blackstone Fortress, this guy came up, and he's a Zoat from some of the lore for Warhammer 40k, right back in like the first and second edition. The Tyranids enslaved a race called the Zoat, which is this dude. I believe it was for like to aid with diplomatic like spying and subterfuge and espionage and all that sort of stuff. That the Tyranids sort of enslaved this guy, or this race of people, to they've got like all the basically if you go on Lexicanum or the Warhammer 40k wiki, there's a really nice backstories about all these about the Zoats and where they come from and stuff like that. And a really select few of them survived until the 41st millennium. And so this guy is one of the named ones, called the Archivist, and there's another one mentioned on the Wikipedia page as well. But just super cool. So like the mercenaries that, I mean, again, on the Wikipedia page, it mentions a few, I think it's the Inari, the Yunari, however you pronounce that. They both have a hatred of orcs and all this sort of stuff, and they employ the Zoats from time to time as mercenaries. And so this guy appears in the Blackstone Fortress, and without any spoilers or anything like that, he basically fucks a few people over. So super, super cool. The original miniatures on eBay sell for a crazy amount of money. I know people are nostalgic about them, or they go right back to the old metal ones, and they looked completely different. Like this one's, the sculpt of this is absolutely amazing. Yeah, they go right back, and sometimes because they're so rare, I'm sure you know what it's like on eBay. People go kind of crazy. So really nice that they've done this, and I hope in future that like I know Necromunda has a lot of hired mercenaries and things like that, and I hope that there's more or something, or like there's like a new thing. I don't want a faction for them or anything. I don't necessarily want them to be fleshed out like the Crew are or something like that. Maybe it'd be a cool idea, but I think the backstories, they're kind of mysterious and they just sort of appear. This guy's looking for archaeotech technology in the Blackstone Fortress, which is just awesome, just super cool. So anyway, the miniature itself, it's on a 50mm base, so quite a good size. I'm just going to move my light. And yeah, he's like a centaur type dude. And he's got an atomic disassembler, which is the gun, and then an eradicator claw, I think, which is his weapon. So for the paint scheme, I follow the box art pretty much, and then I also follow Max Falage, I think it is. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I really struggle with pronunciations and stuff. Max from the Heavy Metal team, and on his social media, he said he painted this 2 years ago. So that's absolutely crazy, like how far ahead they must be in the studio. Now this has just come out for me, like in June 2020, depending when you're watching it. And yeah, they're 2 years ahead apparently in the studio with some projects. So the stuff he must be painting now is absolutely crazy. Like, before they re-release Squats in 2021 or something like that. I don't know what he's painting at the minute. But yeah, just kind of crazy. And like his paint job's absolutely amazing. So I copied that. He's got this cool, like, it's like a gem thing on the front. Like in glass, which I copied, just the colour schemes directly across, and I think the green and red, because it's like bright primary colours, so you got blue, red, and green, which wouldn't. Sometimes they can clash, they can contrast, but not in a good way. But it's just the right combinations. And in terms of a painting project as well, this miniature contains a lot of really like the armour on the head and on the back, and the like the glass thing on the front and the gem and stuff. There's a lot of really flat, smooth surfaces, and then especially on the back, the arm panels are all nicely curved, and so you can really practice your blending, your edge highlighting, like the battle damage, chips and scratches, and things like that. And then that in contrast with the scaly, the scales, basically the skin, it's a really, really good exercise for painters. So if you play Blackstone Fortress, awesome. He's got some really cool rules. You can use him in 40k as well. I think he's 85 points, and he's got like strength and toughness 6, I think, or strength 5, toughness 6, loads of wounds. And the Eradicator glove gives him, I think it's double strength, so he's like strength 10. But like super, super cool. Like it's a nostalgic. It's like a throwback to the earlier things. Like I don't think I saw them when I was starting to play. But certainly I was aware of them for a little bit. And so yeah, it's like really cashing in on that nostalgia market, but it's awesome. So yeah, really cool miniature, and it's a really good painting practice. There's loads of different textures and different types of surfaces to paint, little wires and things like that. that were just like really nice, really good practice. So I think that I would love to see more of these miniatures, and it's a bit like the Rattlings in Necromunda, and there's the Bigby Crumb, the Rattling Slopper, and there's a few other Rattlings in, I think it's either Rogue Trader or Blackstone Fortress. Like there's a few other ones, and slowly like they're building them back up, and there's a squat Bounty Hunter in Necromunda as well, and so like, stuff like that is absolutely fantastic. And I think the reason they're so cool is because they are like mysterious, you know what I mean, like one-off sort of characters. But there are a race of Zoats, and so if they brought them back, I'd be really happy. So I'll just show you the miniature again, just like all the way around. It's yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Yep. So you can find pictures of this on my Instagram and Facebook. Instagram is @Powerhouse Miniatures, and then just facebook.com/Powerhouse Miniatures. This guy's for sale at the minute, but I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this video, so if you're still for sale, I'll let you know. Oh, the base as well. It's just like, excuse me. The base as well is just like a cracked pattern, like cracked stone, where they're inside the Blackstone Fortress. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.